What if the secret to becoming a billionaire wasn't about making more but spending less? Warren Buffett, worth over $100 billion, 0 cents, still lives like a regular guy. His lifestyle proves that frugality fuels fortune. Want to learn the millionaire habits that actually work? You're in the right place. Let's unpack Buffett's unique approach to building lifelong wealth by living smart. The $3.17 McDonald's breakfast that speaks volumes. Warren Buffett doesn't splurge on luxury breakfasts. Instead, he rotates between $2.61, $2.95, or $3.17 meals from McDonald's, depending on how the market's doing. This quirky habit reveals more than just preference. It reflects discipline. While other billionaires hire private chefs, Buffett opts for a sausage patty and Coke. Why? Because every dollar saved is a dollar invested. He's not being cheap, he's being intentional. That mindset builds serious wealth. Buffett treats even a $3 breakfast as a financial decision. It's a daily practice in discipline. If the world's greatest investor respects his small purchases, shouldn't we? It's about priorities, not deprivation. Real power lies in being mindful even with spare change. Why Buffett still lives in a $31,500 0 cents house. Warren Buffett bought his Omaha home in 1958 for just $31,500 0 cents and still lives there today. That's not nostalgia, it's a strategy. While most billionaires buy mansions, Buffett resists lifestyle inflation. He knew early that flashy homes don't grow wealth, investments do. Your house may feel like an asset, but it's often just an expense. Buffett preferred to keep his money compounding instead of trapped in luxury real estate. His modest home symbolizes contentment and long-term thinking. Staying put allowed him to focus on returns, not renovations. It's not about living poorly, it's about choosing freedom over flair. Buffett proves comfort and financial growth can live under the same humble roof. The $100 0 cents investment, worth $1,200,000,000, 0 cents. At just 22, Buffett spent $100 on a Dale Carnegie speaking course, a decision he says changed his life. That investment didn't return money directly, but it boosted his confidence, improved his communication, and opened doors to major deals. He believes that single class generated more value than most stock. If left in the market, that $100 could have grown to $1,200,000,000, but the real gain was personal growth. Buffett's frugality isn't about avoiding spending, it's about investing wisely in yourself. He doesn't skimp on what builds value. His lesson: don't fear spending when the return is self-improvement. Growth, not greed, defines how frugality fuels wealth long-term. Opportunity cost. Warren Buffett views every expense through the lens of opportunity cost. That $10 0 cents coffee? It's not just $10, it's potentially $450 0 cents lost in future investment growth. His famous quote, "Spend a few cents out of every dollar," isn't about being tight-fisted, it's about perspective. Buffett calculates the long-term impact of each choice. He knows small purchases today mean lost wealth tomorrow. That's why he prioritizes needs over wants, not to deprive himself, but to make his dollars work harder. Real wealth isn't in what you buy, it's in what you keep. Seeing money as opportunity, not just currency, is what separates investors from consumers, and millionaires from paycheck-to-paycheck living. Investing early. Buffett bought his first stock at 11 years old. Why? Because he understood something most adults ignore. Time grows money. Thanks to compound interest, small investments made young can snowball into fortunes. For example, investing $1,000 at 25 can grow to $28,000, while starting at 40 yields only $6,700. Buffett's superpower isn't picking stocks. It's starting early. His fortune isn't just built on good decisions, but on decades of growth. Frugality in youth fuels financial power later. While most delay saving until later, Buffett's early moves built unstoppable momentum. His story proves the best time to start is now. Every dollar saved young becomes your silent business partner for life. Avoiding lifestyle inflation like Buffett. Most people spend more as they earn more. It's called lifestyle inflation. But Buffett avoided this trap entirely. Despite being worth over $100 billion, he drives a modest car and avoids luxury brands. Why? Because every unnecessary upgrade chains you to more work. Buffett values financial freedom above looking rich. By keeping costs low, he could invest more, work less, and take smarter risks. His approach turns income into opportunity, not expense. He teaches that real wealth isn't measured by what you own, but by how freely you live. If you raise your lifestyle with every raise, you'll never truly be rich. Buffett chose peace over prestige and won. Frugality versus deprivation. Warren Buffett isn't cheap, he's strategic. He's known for skipping luxuries, but he's also made thoughtful purchases that improved his life, like the $100 public speaking course or a wedding ring he called his best investment. That's not deprivation, it's purposeful spending. Buffett's rule is simple: cut what doesn't serve you, spend on what does. Education, health, strong relationships, those are worth every penny. His version of frugality isn't about hoarding money but maximizing value. He avoids meaningless expenses and embraces meaningful investments. Living this way builds both joy and wealth. For Buffett, every dollar has a job, and it should either grow or enhance your life. Never waste away. Inner scorecard. Warren Buffett lives by the inner scorecard, a principle that means judging success by personal values, not others' opinions. While many chase luxury cars, designer clothes, and status symbols to prove their worth, Buffett focuses inward. He skips the showy lifestyle, not because he can't afford it, but because he doesn't need it. This mindset protects him from emotional spending and helps him stay financially grounded. His choices are guided by long-term goals, not fleeting trends or peer pressure. By staying true to his beliefs, he avoids wasteful habits and stays focused on what really matters: growth, purpose, and freedom. The inner scorecard frees him from living for applause and keeps his wealth growing steadily, proof that quiet confidence beats flashy approval every time. Why Buffett has no expensive hobbies. Warren Buffett's life is surprisingly modest for a billionaire. No exotic cars, mega yachts, or lavish vacations. Instead, he spends his free time playing bridge and reading, both affordable activities that also offer mental stimulation. These hobbies reflect his deep preference for value and purpose over flash and status. While others might burn through wealth for entertainment, Buffett finds joy in simplicity, discipline, and knowledge. He doesn't avoid expensive hobbies because of financial constraint, but because he sees little return in them. His choices aren't about saving money, they're about living with clarity and intention. Buffett's life reminds us that true wealth is freedom from unnecessary wants, and happiness can thrive in simplicity, not in extravagance. When to spend. Buffett doesn't fear spending. He just waits for the right moment. Rather than chase market highs, he holds cash, studying and preparing for ideal opportunities. When recessions hit or stocks dip, he strikes. For example, in 1974, while others panicked, he invested heavily, reaping long-term rewards. His approach flips conventional wisdom: save during booms, spend during busts. This is more than frugality, it's strategy. By resisting short-term gratification, Buffett positions himself to make high-impact financial moves when others hesitate. His timing is precise, disciplined, and rooted in understanding value. It's not about how much you spend, but when and why. Through patience and preparation, Buffett turns downturns into gold mines, proving that strategic spending builds lasting wealth. Warren Buffett proves that wealth isn't about spending more, it's about spending wisely. From his $3 breakfasts to billion-dollar gains, his frugal habits led to financial freedom. You don't need millions to start, just discipline and clarity. Like, share, and subscribe if you're ready to build wealth the Buffett way. Stay intentional, stay frugal, and watch your fortune grow.